Hi everybody, so this is our daily agenda for Monday, April 12th. So for today we're doing some new stuff. For your do now instead of your 30-day writing challenge, since you guys have completed it, you guys are now going to be working on typing club, and I'm going to show you guys how to access that in class. You guys are basically going to have this code that I'm going to give you guys access to. You guys are going to join and you'll be able to work on some fun stuff in our new typing club. So today we are recording your podcast last week before we went on break. Welcome back everybody, by the way. Let's just take a moment to say welcome back. Before we went on break, you guys were scripting your podcasts. Today you'll be recording your podcast. If you have not already recorded them, most of you have not. So you guys are going to be working on that today. So in your pages, your podcasting pages, make sure you have how are you going to be recording. There's a daily video which is this, your daily video covering what your recording options are, and I'll get into them in a second. I want you to reflect and listen to your first recording and re-record it. You will be re-recording. And then make sure to fill out your podcasting pages. Make sure all of them are done up to this point. You can't really record your podcast, folks, unless you have your script done. So do yourself a favor, just get it done. So today's recording day. So you guys are going to be choosing where you're recording, what platform will you use. Then you're going to record your podcast today. We're going to re-record it and complete your podcasting pages. They're super short today. So let's get into your podcasting pages. What do you have to do? So you guys are going to actually use one of the following to record your podcasts. There's a number of different ways that you guys can record it. Even now, what I'm using is a platform known as Screencastify. That's just to capture my screen, but you guys are still hearing my audio, and then I publish it to YouTube. Totally one way you could do it. If you guys do Apple or iOS, you could always use GarageBand. All you have to do too is click on them, and this is available to you guys. So this is GarageBand, what I am kind of clicking to. Let me kind of move this. So you guys have Apple. It's just kind of instruments, but it also gives you guys a chance to be able to like record. So that's just if you have any Apple products that you're comfortable using. Then we also have QuickTime, which is again another Apple product. Wow, I really have a lot of Apple products here for you guys just in case. But this is another one that you guys have access to if you do have Apple. You also have Audacity, which is if you guys have Windows. Audacity, it's a free audio software. This is fancy stuff, you guys. This is just like if you guys really want to use something fancy, but you don't have to, of course. Voice recorder, so it's just an Android app. So if you guys have Android, I have an Android as a phone, you can use the voice recorder app on it. I believe, just looking at my phone, that most of them have some sort of voice recorder. My phone has a voice recorder app just already built in. You could use that. Vocaroo. So most of you guys might want to do this because most of you guys have Chromebooks. All you have to do is press that button and it starts recording. Most of you will most likely do that. It's super easy because then it turns it into an MP3, MP4 file that you can use. Of course, there's YouTube, so you can just record straight to YouTube. Submit that to me, send me a link. Perfect. If you have a phone, you can send that to me, and that works. If you have a computer, so you guys have your Chromebooks, you can record on them. You can record your voice on them. That's all I need is the audio file. I don't necessarily need you guys having more. And then tablet also works as well if you are recording your voice. For most of us, I'm going to encourage you guys to use Vocaroo just because it makes it really, really easy for you guys to actually just have those recordings. Once you've decided where you're recording, you can turn them in as an MP3 file, an MP4 file, or through a link. So whatever works out for you guys. You might have to download them to your drives as a student. So if you guys are a student, what you guys can always do is just kind of, oops, sorry guys. You guys can always just download these to your drives, and then you guys can have these recordings. So I have some like students that will submit their their lessons here on their drives. They'll download them. So what you guys can do is upload them, and then it would give you like the computer where you have your, right here, your desktop downloads, and then you would click downloads, and then you would open it. Right here where it says open, you would click open, and then the file would upload to your drives. So that's just one way that you guys can do that, so that your files are uploaded to your Google Classroom. When the time comes for you guys to submit, you guys are going to be submitting the next class period we come back in. So I want you guys to focus today on just recording your podcasts and having them, and having that site where you want to do it. And then re-recording your drafts. So you guys are gonna, once you record it, I want you guys to take the time to re-record it one more time. Make sure you have your script ready. Have your sound recording choice ready. So what platform will you use? A quiet place to work. So maybe that is a closet. Sometimes those are quieter. Maybe that's somewhere where you're in a kind of an enclosed space. You don't maybe want to do it in the bathroom because it has a loud, echoey sound. So it just depends. Make sure your Chromebook's charged. You have your phone to record wherever you're recording it on. Now once you guys are done, I want you guys to write, did you record in a quiet place? Is the recording clear? Can it be understood? What can you add to your recordings? And then do it again. Now you're editing, your finishing touches, you guys have re-recorded now. Make sure your podcasting notebook is complete, so all your pages are complete, your script is complete, and your podcast is finalized and recorded. So all you have to do is drag them to each place. So in Google Classroom, you're going to be submitting your podcasting pages and your MP3 or MP4 file, or your link if you chose to do a link. When you submit them, you're going to submit them through Google Classroom. There's going to be a daily video kind of covering more how you guys are going to submit. I don't expect you to submit today. I don't want you guys to submit today. I want you guys to take the time to record and re-record your podcasts and choose where you want to record. When you guys do submit, you will be submitting through Google Classroom. And then we will be working on final reflections towards the end of this week. But I want you guys to explain how you guys finished this project, what you like most about it, what you want to do different, all that fun stuff. So that's just kind of our podcasting pages. We are going to be focusing on just the basics. Where do you want to record? You type here. And re-recording. Okay? Alright, you guys. As always, if you have questions or need more information, reach out to me or Miss Arroyo and we'll help you guys out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in class tomorrow.